You're going to test my endurance?
You bet.
All right, great.
And it, you know, it looks like such an innocent test, but it's not
No,
easy.
it's not easy.
It's 2 minutes of marching. You think big deal, but it's not just marching. It's marching to your body measurement.
Not just this?
Yeah, so
Okay.
that it stresses you.
Okay.
So what you need to do is you need to measure from that indentation in your hip. It's called your iliac crest to the middle point of your knee.
Okay.
So I already did that with Dana here. I measured, and then you take half of that. So you put one piece of tape where you felt that indent, and then you measure, and then you go half of that distance from that top point.
Okay.
All right, and
that's
pretty
right
much
there.
what it ends up being is, let me show them how you take a step. That knee should come to about that level, okay? And it's not 90, but it's definitely not, 20 degrees. So it's to me, it eyeballs at about 80 degrees of flexion at the hip, which actually is not that easy, lifting your knees that high.
No.
All right,
Not
so
for 2 minutes, especially.
exactly. So what's going to happen is I'm going to ask her to do that. Now, when a therapist does it with you, they'll probably take your pulse oxygen, those little things they put on your finger, and they'll ask you, how you're feeling. And you don't want to do this to the point where you're ready to pass out.
Right.
It needs to be somewhat hard.
Okay.
All right. And the variable is not how high or low you lift the knee.
Okay.
The variable is how fast you do it.
Oh, wow.
So if someone's in really good shape, they should run, all right, until it feels somewhat hard. And a lot of people that are younger will run, and in about a minute, they start to walk, which is fine.
Okay.
It has to be somewhat hard.
Okay.
Running for 2 minutes is actually really hard for almost everybody.
Especially like lifting your knees.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Dana may want to start running, or she may want to walk really fast, whatever. Same thing for you. You have to do, if you're doing this, okay, I mean, that's not very hard. And again, doing this negates the test. It has to be that halfway point of your body. So
And then what do? We count?
we count how many times, and we count the right knee only.
Okay.
All right, so you're going to do this, and I'm going to count. We're not going to do a full 2 minutes. We'll do
Okay.
about 30 seconds.
Okay.
So ready, get set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, good girl. 6, 7, keep it up. 8, good. 9, not too high. 10, 11, keep going. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, good. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, stop. Okay, that was only 30 seconds. So,
Wow, that's hard. You can tell
it is hard.
out
And
of
a
breath,
lot of my
right?
patients can't do it for 2 minutes, so they'll step for 10 seconds, and they'll rest, and then they'll do it
And then
again.
do it again.
But what's great is when they've done an exercise program, this really improves.
Oh, and people
Yeah.
love to see that improvement.
Yeah.
I love to see that
And
improvement.
it shows that your
Yes.
cardiovascular system, which is so important, is getting better.
Yeah.
So it's a quick test. It's not that easy to do. It's best to have a therapist do it with you, but you could try it. All right. I think it gives you some information about your fitness level. Now, again, one of the things that was happening is that I saw is that Dana was moving backwards and forward.
was.
So I will oftentimes have my patients facing the dot, or even holding on to a pillar.
Okay.
You can do that. It's not a balance test.
Yeah.
All right. You could hold on to something like
So you don't
You can
move.
even hold. I can even hold on to you
and do it.
while I do it. All right. That's okay. So yeah, you want to watch out for that as well. And again, only do it if you feel safe. Don't push yourself somewhat hard. All right. That's
I
a
love it.
2 minute step test.
That's great.